Three, two, one. What is this? Garbage day? Hey, everyone.
Garbage Day.
No! No! But yes, welcome back to Nefarious Reels. I'm Silent Night, Deadly Night, Part 6.
And I am Manos, the Hands of Fate 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
2. Yeah, Electric Boogaloo. Because Silent Night, Deadly Night 2 doesn't have a... I don't think that one actually has an extra title like 3 and 4 and 5 do.
No, don't think it does.
My bit was ruined. It was doomed from the start.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But yes, we are. I mean, obviously, podcast talking about bad movies. We're staying with the horror theme.
You forgot to say our podcast name.
Nefarious Reels.
There it is.
I thought I said it before.
I think you missed it. Well, I'm going to edit it out now to make sure I'm right.
But yes, we're Nefarious Reels. Podcast, bad movies. Sticking with a horror-esque theme for Spooky Month.
Spooky Month.
Yes. And let's just get into it with my recommendation. That was Manos, The Hands of Fate. From 1966, directed by Harold P. Warren. And the basic premise is just the family's going on a road trip for vacation. They don't know where they are. They find this house with this guy, Torgo. Says he's got a master that wouldn't like if they stayed. And then he lets them stay. And
shenanigans.
Stuff happens. Yeah.
Crazy shenanigans ensue. What are these crazy characters gonna do next?
These crazy people. So, obviously, this is my first time seeing this, and Ninja, I know you've seen it before, but what was a rewatch like this time around?
I'll admit, it's been so long since I first saw it. I picked up the Blu-ray because I was so fucking cool back then.
Oh, I was
like,
cool.
oh, I have to get a Blu-ray of Manos, The Hands of Fate. I gotta see this in 1080p. There's a lot that I forgot about this, which I'm sure we'll get into. Still boring as sin, but I have a much more appreciation of it than probably when I was originally getting to watching bad movies.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this has the same vibe as just those, like, really shitty, modern movies that where people are like, oh, well, we can just record this random dumb thing on my iPhone for like an hour and a half and get it on Tubi. Except now this is the 70s and it probably cost them like $100,000 to shoot this, so that makes it kind of cooler.
Yeah, that definitely is. It gives it a little more of a charm to it, especially with its infamality as, one of those movies that was just dug up and
just dug
now
up and
hailed
like
as
found.
A great, so bad it's good classic.
It's like Samurai Cop.
Mm-hmm.
That's just kind of cool because like I don't know I know a bit of the story with how I think it was like a guy made a bet with his friends like, oh, you can't make a movie, and then he just like did, and like everything's ADR because the camera they're recording with couldn't record like any sound whatsoever, and they could only record up to like 5 seconds or something.
Yep, that sounds about right for this.
That sounds like what would happen if we were making a movie. We'd be like, okay, we can only record 5-second bits. We don't have like any sound. We need ADR like everything. We're gonna have to drive through the desert for like an hour.
Work.
Yeah, I have a sweet mustache, so I can be the master, and you can be Torgo, because you got that similar hair color.
I guess.
My running bit with this movie, because the dog kept appearing, I kept going, no, wait, is that Zoltan, Hound of Dracula? And I just did that every time the dog showed up.
I'm glad you're not the only person who thought of that, because I was thinking that too. When watching this, I was like, wait, why does this dog look familiar?
Why is this Zoltan, Hound of Dracula in this movie?
I was like, what is going on? Why is Dracula's dog here?
Yeah, that was my little bit, like how like in a Marvel movie goes like, oh dude, no way, was that Iron Man? Was that a reference? That was just me every time the dog show. It's like, oh no, wait, dude, is that Zoltan, Hound of Dracula? I mean,
Yes.
like not to jump too far ahead, but like there definitely is like vampire vibes that comes from the master. So having the
Yes.
dog be Zoltan, Hand of Dracula, isn't too far off. Actually, now that I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying it, why not check which film? I probably Manos. I'm gonna say probably came out earlier, but let me check just to see. Let's see if this is Zoltan's
Probably
starring role. Let's see. You said Manos Hands of Fate came out in 1966, right?
66. Yes.
Okay, let's see if I can find fucking Zoltan. Okay, and Dracula's dog, or Zoltan,
Yep.
Hound of Dracula, came out in 1977. So this is like 11 years
Okay.
gap.
11 years. Okay.
You know, yeah, Zoltan went on a bit of a hiatus before making his return in Dracula's dog.
Before he became Dracula's dog.
Yeah. Yeah, Dracula's dog. That's actually an autobiography. It's a biopic of like Zoltan's life, of like how he like came to America to pursue his like film career.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Zoltan Hound of Dracula, one of the better biopics that
So
has
this
come
is
out of
a
the era.
very so it's a very meta movie.
Yeah, Zoltan Hound of Dracula is a very meta film.
Ah, got it. Man, I guess you do really need a high IQ to understand Zoltan.
Zoltan Hound of Dracula, but we were not talking about. We got to talk about Manos, the Hands of
Yes,
Fate.
we got to talk about Manos, the Hands of Fate. What is of it?
Hands, the
Because
Hands of
there's
Fate.
not a lot.
Yeah, pretty much it's pretty straightforward. They drive to the thing, they get to the house, Torgo.
Yeah, they get to the house, they try to figure out, hey, we should have went back to that gas station.
We should have asked for
ask those people where
directions. And he's like,
And then he's like, too late now,
"Bitch,
because I wasn't
shut the
thinking of that
fuck
before.
up. I'm a man, you're a woman, shut up, I'm driving the car."
I'm driving, so I know where we're going. Duh.
Obviously. Now
And
go
my
make me a
stupid
sandwich.
child won't complain about being cold all the time.
It's okay, we'll
You
just...
gotta get over it.
You just gotta
Man
sing.
up.
Row, row, row your boat gently down
Yes.
the stream.
That's what I love to sing to warm up.
Merrily, merrily, merrily. Life is
Life
but a
is
dream.
but a dream.
And then they're way off key because he butts in and makes it a weird stereo. Like we know they're driving straight to if they didn't end up at Torgo's the Master's estate, they're driving straight to the fucking divorce town, if you ask me.
They were that if they didn't get to their place, it was just gonna be, yep, divorce time. We've been thinking about it. I know our child's young. She'll probably never recover from this, but we have to do it.
Well, this
You
is
know?
the '60s. They just spanked the suffering out of her, so it's fine. He just,
know,
he
you're
just
not
gets
wrong.
the belt. He's like, okay, I'm just gonna beat the sadness out
He
of you.
gets
You'll
the
be
ruler.
fine. Pulls out the ruler. Yeah, you just send her to like a Catholic school. We'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. Punish.
Naughty. Send her to that orphanage that in Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Yeah, then she can be friends with Ricky and Billy.
Yeah, exactly. But no, they just get lost and they end up at the house.
And they keep getting lost.
Yeah, just endlessly like, we should have turned here. We should have turned there. Bitch, shut the fuck up. I'm fucking driving a car. Where's fucking Torgo? Also, the guy looked like Nick from Left 4 Dead 2, if I'm being honest. That was always on the forefront of my mind. You've played Left 4 Dead 2 before, right?
I have not actually.
You haven't? Ah, fuck, dude. We gotta get you hooked. Download Steam, and fucking, we're gonna buy you Left 4 Dead 2 so you can play some peak zombie game. And then you can download all the mobs and all the mods you want on it, so you can play as like a bunch of anime characters.
Oh hell yeah!
You can probably download Chainsaw Man music into the game if you want.
That actually would be kind of dope.
But they do end up at the mansion. You get the best character of the film. You get Torgo.
Torgo.
The bastard was not want you here.
Was the actor, I remember, I had to double check, but yeah, he was high the entire time they were filming that.
Yeah, he was method acting. Well, I wanted to be crazy, so I had to get like super fucking high.
So he had to get super high to be a crazy person. That's pretty good acting.
I think the main story of it is that like he has like a thing that was like fucking up his legs. That's why he walks so weird.
Oh,
Like I feel like I've heard about it, like he was like his legs were like really fucked up because of something, so he was that's like why. But like don't quote me
hmm.
on that. I might be just thinking of something else completely.
But
Oh,
yeah, we don't
he
have to get.
died young. He was born in 41 and then he passed away in 66.
Oh, like right as the movie was either out or they were done. Holy shit,
Well, that's kind of sad, really. Now I
that
feel
is
bad.
pretty
I feel bad that
unfortunate.
we're about to fucking make fun of this guy for the next 20 minutes.
But to be fair, he was like the best character of the entire movie
Like you look at his picture, it's
because
like
he
yeah,
had the most to do.
if you had like a beard and like that like mustache and like your hair was like kind of messy and your face was a little dirty, yeah, you'd be a perfect
Hmm.
Torgo, honestly. I mean this in the best way possible, of course.
Oh, why? Thank you.
Yeah, and then I'll dress up as like a German Shepherd and I'll be Zoltan, Hand of Dracula, and I'll run around and I'll go. It'll be like Baby Cat, but like but better because it's you and
God.
me.
Yeah, I guess so.
They just boss when this people they just boss Torgo the fuck around. They're like, Torgo, let us stay in the house. Torgo, take our luggage inside for us. Like, bitch, do you see how this man fucking walks? Keep making your own damn luggage. You're going to
Yeah.
his
How about
house.
yourself, lazy? He's not your bellboy. You're not gonna leave a tip for him.
It's like Torgo. This isn't a house. We don't have to pay for anything, and we just make Torgo do all the fucking work easy. That fucking like music in this film too is so weird.
Oh my god, the music. Very. I don't even know what to describe it as because it never really complements the tone in any way or just the overall vibes. It just felt like, oh, we got to get some music in here, you know? Don't want just a bunch of dead space and no volume anywhere. Let's get some music in this. Let's make this lively.
They give Torgo his own theme, and it's like the most like ridiculous sounding thing. And it always plays when he's walking or doing something. And it's like, damn, you're just doing my man Torgo dirty like that.
The Torgo disrespect, I gotta tell you.
Is Torgo a Tuppen
Disgusting.
character? Nah, he's too important to be a Tuppen character, I feel like.
Hmm.
But it's just like there is no escape. You're stuck here. The master wants to have bang your wife and have you watch.
Yeah, get cucked.
Yeah, they just have a picture of the master. He's got this sick ass mustache, and he's got
Got
the
a sick
fucking
mustache. He's got
hand
some
cloak.
cool robes.
Yeah,
He's got
I'd
a
buy
cool
that cloak.
robe with the big hands.
Get a Manos, the
He's
hands
got
of
a
fate
dog.
bathrobe. He's got his Zoltan.
He's
the
got
Hound
his
of Dracula.
he's got his own harem.
He's got 6 wives. That Torgo's
6
very upset
wives.
about it.
Yeah, Torgo's very salty because he can't get even one.
He's a bit of a simp. Torgo, look, the master is the alpha, and you're just the omega. Okay, that's just how it works.
You can't howl with
Yeah,
the alphas, okay?
You can't. You're no fucking. Yeah, you're no fucking Garth post first film where he learns how to howl. You're no fucking. What's the name of the like female wolf? Not Lily. She's Peak. The one that Garth was like howling with.
Kate?
Oh yeah, Kate. Yeah, it's Kate. I couldn't think. I couldn't remember her name for some reason. You know, it's like the most like normal one.
Yeah, it's like
It's Humphrey and Kate, and then it's Lily and Garth.
Garth, yes. And Torgo's none of them.
Torgo's none of them. He has.
Torgo's his own
He has no Riz.
entity. He's got negative Riz. People just look at him, they're like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
You gotta make a modern day Manos the Handsome Face, but you have the Masters Andrew Tate because he gets all the bitches.
Oh god. Yes.
But yeah, I guess the Master wants to get the wife, but Torgo also wants to get the wife because he's like, you have too many wives. I want this one. This one's mine.
And he's like, no, fuck you.
There's also a
They're
whole
all mine.
debate because the master wakes up and then all the wives are awake and they're like debating if they should kill the child or because it's a woman, it's gonna grow up to be a woman that they should keep her
She'll
alive.
grow up to be a woman. Yeah. And, they'll kill everyone else still.
Yeah, we're gonna kill the husband, of course, but do we want to kill the girl?
Yeah. Well, the adults will murder, but the child, now that's tough,
Do we kill her or we make her a wife? I feel like, we're just...
Man,
it's a tough call.
this is a tough decision, Yeah, groom her to become one of your next wife, or just kill her,
Do you want to be a gooner or a groomer? That's the two choices.
Oh, no.
Man, this episode really took a turn, didn't it? We didn't even get to the film that has Epstein in it yet.
No, we haven't yet. We haven't gotten to J. Epstein.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
There is a dog character. Well, there's another dog character, but he gets killed off because Zoltan isn't going to share screen time with another dog.
Yeah, so for Doug, does the dog die? It will be a movie on there.
Yes, but another dog gets to live, so it cancels out.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So it's just a net neutral then.
The kid's like, Mommy, Daddy, I found Zoltan, Hound of Dracula.
Where's our dog, though? Shut up. He just ran away. He went to go get dog treats, and he's never coming back.
Yeah, he went to a bunny farm. He went to a butterfly farm. Okay, that's what happened.
He's just running around with the butterflies, okay? Hopping around.
He's like, he's like, shut up, and he pulls out the belt. He's like, I'm gonna beat the dog's memories out of you, and then everything will be fine.
And you'll never even remember we had a dog. You got it?
Yeah, because that's how they did in the 60s. That's just how it was.
Yeah. Punishment.
And there's no problem that a child could have that you couldn't just beat out of them. That's just how it is. That's how it worked in the 60s.
The 1960s. That's how we like it.
But yeah, the whole thing is the husband's kind of like running around the woods. They're like, they can't get their car started. It just doesn't work for some reason. And it's just like, they find they end up finding the place where the master is and all the wives are. They're like, okay, that's it. I'm gonna fucking beat the shit out of Torgo. But Torgo ends up beating the shit out of him because Torgo is kind of a bit of a, he's kind of a badass. He might be an Omega, but you know what? Even Omegas can be cool.
He can stand his ground.
Yeah, exactly.
He can stand up for himself. He will not be bullied around even more.
Yeah, unfortunately, though, it turns out he left his webcam on, and all of the master's wives totally saw what he was saying about them and doing to them while they're in their comatose state. So the master's like, Torgo, that's pretty cringe. I'm gonna have to fucking kill you now.
Sacrifice for Manos.
Yeah, they just gets set on fire and it basically dies pretty much. He runs off and we never see him again.
Yeah. Also, is Manos just like a god then? Is it just like some random god that they worship, or is it?
I guess that's what I'm thinking. Like
that's what my guess was the entire time. Because they did like they would do like the sacrifice rituals, and then then the master would always be talking in a certain way, demanding Manos to do stuff for them.
Yo, Manos, if you can like order us a fucking pizza, cause we just woke up and we're fucking hungry.
I don't have receipts, okay? I don't have money, Manos, and you do, because you're a god.
Okay, I just had a really stupid thought, but think of, like, the master in his full, like, garb, but he's just doing, like, skateboard tricks, like a skateboard vid.
Later, skaters.
He, like, does a big jump, and he stretches out his arms, and he got the full hand rope stretched out before he, like, lands on his skateboard.
He's a big Tony Hawk enthusiast.
Yeah, that's how he got all those wives. He's just pulling off sick tricks on his skateboard.
He was just shredding so much pipe that all of the women just wanted to be with him.
Exactly.
And he's like, I can't choose one. Why not have them all?
Yeah, he's like, that's why you can't get any girls, Torgo. Later, hater. And then he goes off on his skateboard.
Later, skater.
Does a fucking epic rail grind. Yeah, but the rest of the film is basically, after that, it's just basically them doing the ritual and, like, the
Yep.
husband guy fucking trying to hunt him down, save him.
Yeah, he's trying to hunt him down. He gets out of his rope that he's tied up with after one of the wives comes by him.
He's like, yo, this is just tree roots. We can just, like, get out of here anytime.
Oh, yeah, this is just... Oh, easily breakable. We could have just gotten out any time. Oh, yeah, we could have. And then also the family, they try to escape, and then they're like, oh, shit, it's dark. We don't know where to go. Then they're like, yeah, we'll go back to the house, because at least there's shelter, you know?
It's kind of nice.
We're not going to
There's
get...
a couch. There's a bed.
Yeah, there's a couch. You don't have to get worried about bitten by snakes. But Torgo's... Yeah, but also Torgo lived there, so...
It's like, he's like,
cool.
I don't know. I mean, Torgo's a cripple. I don't want to be around those kinds of people. And the wife's like, whoa, husband, you can't say that. He's like, no, it's okay. It's the 60s. He's like, oh, yeah.
It's the 60s. We can be ableist
We
as
can
much
do
as
whatever
possible.
we want. It's
Yes,
the 60s.
this is also a very...
Crippled people aren't
This is
people.
a very self-aware movie.
Yeah, he's just like, that just happened.
Well, actually...
He's just like, Torgo,
can be
you're gonna want to
rude.
see this.
Yeah, Torgo, I'm defending you. Also, fuck you at the same time.
He's just like, Torgo's right behind me, isn't he? But, they have their fun adventure. At the end, some lesbians show up, and instead of Torgo being there, it's the husband. He's just like,
It's Michael, the husband. He's like, hello. I tend to the house while the master's away.
Fucking the master turned Michael woke because he's not being homophobic to the lesbians that just pulled up.
Yep. They're actually making Michael based after, he was ridiculing Torgo of being crippled, so...
Yeah, this is a film about character growth, okay? Michael was a piece of shit to his wife and child, family. And now he's become an ally, an LGBT ally. You know what? We respect that.
Also, maybe the real Manos Hands of Fate was the friends we made along the way.
Yeah, exactly. Oh shit, here comes Torgo. Whoa!
Torgo! Woo!
Yeah, woo! Yeah, Torgo. Look at him go.
Look at Torgo.
Yeah, look at Torgo.
Woo!
Torgo is like, I have now learned how to skateboard, and he pulls off a fucking sick kickflip. That's how the movie ends, with a skating montage of everyone doing tricks on the skateboards.
Montage, him preparing for the X Games. That's what the second one's gonna be about.
Yeah, the one that got made over 50 years later in 2018. That's the second.
I was about to say, Manos. That's what it's called. That's why it's called Manos Returns.
Yeah, he returns on his skateboard.
Exactly.
Yeah, is this a good film? No, it's a pretty awful film, but it's like, it's weird because usually we've seen a lot of really boring flicks that we just don't like at all, but this one just has a charm to it.
Boring, but you're kind of more of me, especially, watching it given this internet reputation it has as one of those so bad it's good movies. Like, okay, was I bored? Yes, but I was also amazed at everything going on.
To me, it's
nothing works. It's awful, but it's got some charm to it because, again, I kind of like that it's just, they made a movie out in the middle of nowhere, and they made a movie. So, is it competent again? No.
I'd probably compare it to
I did it.
a 4-year-old giving you a picture that they drew of you, and it probably looks nothing like you and it looks like absolute dog shit, but you're like, oh, you made that. That's so sweet.
Thanks.
You did your best. Thank you. It's like that.
Gold star.
Or I'm going to put it on the fridge so that everyone can see it.
This masterpiece.
Yeah. No. Oh, thank you. They give you the entire film canister of Manos. Oh, you made a movie. I'm going to hang this up on the fridge so everyone can see that you did that.
pat on the head.
Now, here's a cookie. Go on, get out of here.
Yeah. Go on, get. Just like that cop would say to those spit-swapping teenagers, go on, get.
That cop was gooing them. You know he wanted a piece of the action.
I mean, he did, like, visit them 3 separate times, so you know he's lonely.
He's like, hey, can I join? No. Get out.
I don't even have to be involved. Can I just watch?
Yeah, can I just watch? I really have nothing better going on right now.
I mean, I know I'm on the clock right now, but can I just, watch for like 20 minutes?
Hey, is it okay if I watch? No.
At least I tried. All right. Anything else you want to say?
No, I think I said my fill.
Yeah, I think I got what I needed to say for what there is to say. But yeah, if you want to, we can move on to the next movie. So yeah, you can take it away with your modern recommendation.
Okay, so I had my recommendation, and I decided to do 2012 Silent Night, which is kind of a soft remake of the first Silent Night, Deadly Night, because it's the last one we need to see before that new one comes out in December.
And hopefully it's released in more theaters than Deathstalker was.
Yeah, so fucking upset. Oh, I guess Deathstalker was too good to release near me. Fucking
I guess.
upset.
Like, what the hell?
Like, whatever. I mean, we're like the biggest fan. We've seen every single Deathstalker, and we talked about 3 of them on here.
10 people that have seen. We're like 2 of 10 people that have seen all 4.
Yeah, now we have to wait to watch the fucking remake. Fucking dog shit. That's what I think. But yeah, hopefully Silent Night, Deadly Night gets a much wider release.
Hopefully.
We'll see. But we're talking about Silent Night. And this film, there's a killer running around just a Santa killing people who I guess he deems as naughty. They don't really explain too much into that.
Yeah, they don't really explain a lot about his motivations.
Yeah, and it's up to Aubrey, played by Jamie King, who is actually Joey King's sister. I don't know if you knew this.
Oh, shit!
Yeah. I mean, I don't actually know that. I made that up to see if you would believe me. But, they do have the same last name. Yeah, it's up to mainly her and also Malcolm McDowell, I guess, though he's kind of doing his
Malcolm
own thing.
McDowell. He's the captain.
Yeah,
sheriff.
They're gonna try to catch this guy before he kills too many people, which, if we're being real here, they didn't do a very good job, if I'm being honest.
They did a very piss poor job. I will agree with that.
So, Cole, what did you think of Silent Night?
It's whatever. I mean, they don't explain a lot with what goes on in the movie, but it's also just your kind of typical slasher. It definitely has that whole feel of those horror remakes of 70s and 80s horror movies where they just kind of amp up the gore a bit, but it looks a lot more crisper with its camera quality compared to like Rob Zombie's Halloween or the 2003 Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I mean, it's even better looking than the Nightmare on Elm Street remake, so that's something.
Yeah, this is definitely, I think, around the era where it's just like, we gotta remake them, but we gotta make them darker and edgier.
Also, no, you lied. It was not Joey King's sister, so.
Haha, I tricked you. Gotcha.
But you did trick me for a sec. So I'll give you that.
That just goes to show, if you say it with like enough confidence, people will believe you for anything.
Until you fact check.
Yeah, until you fact check them. Or you straight up admit that you lied.
Yes. And I will say this too. I think you noticed the movie takes place in Wisconsin.
Yeah, Cryer, Wisconsin.
Cryer. That town does not even exist, so they made it up.
Wait, you don't live there? You don't live in Cryer, Wisconsin?
No, there's not even a Cryer, Wisconsin even in the state.
I just assumed that you all moved there after the film was done.
Oh, yes. You got me.
You got me.
You got me.
Yeah, but I mean, was this film actually shot? I didn't look it up. Was this film actually shot in Wisconsin, or
I think it was Canada.
oh, the filthy fucking Canadians, of course.
Let's see, production companies. I thought it said something about like Manitoba. Oh, wait, on the Wikipedia it says countries, United States and Canada. Nope, production. Just tell me where. Oh, thank you for not telling me.
Thank you for not.
Damn you,
telling me
Wikipedia. What's the
anything.
point? Whatever.
But yeah, the film, we open up with to set the tone of the film. There's a guy just tied in the basement as Christmas music playing, tied up in Christmas lights. He's just like, I didn't know she was married. I would not have banged your wife if I had known that. But surprise, surprise, that guy, we don't know anything about this guy, and he just fucking electrocutes the shit out of him.
With Christmas lights.
Because that's
Very
how Christmas
seasonal.
lights work.
Yeah, that's how you electrocute people with Christmas lights. Like, did you not do your research before?
No, I didn't.
No? Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm kind of a fake fan, as you can obviously tell.
That's very disappointing to hear.
I understand if you want to quit this podcast forever and never come back for this blunder.
This is the reason.
This is your
This is the
13th reason why.
Yes.
But yeah, that's like our killer. We get introduced to our character. You have Lady Cop Aubrey. You get
Yep.
McDowell. I can't remember his first
Malcolm
name.
McDowell.
Yeah, Malcolm McDowell. Famously a guy that's in Rob Zombie's Halloween's 1 and 2, and
Yep,
he was like
the new. He was at that point the newest Loomis.
yeah. Yeah, after getting murdered after getting murdered in Halloween 2, he's like, you know what? I think I'm just gonna be a cop in a small town instead. But he just can't catch a break. He just keeps bumming into serial killers.
Yeah, he cannot catch a break. But this time he didn't write a book about the serial killers. So
Well, I didn't really get the time, unfortunately.
yeah, that's also
He
true.
100% would have written a book after that whole thing. But it's just like it's a small town. They're having their Christmas festival happening.
Yep.
Our main character,
Santa
Aubrey.
competition.
Yeah, I don't know how you choose best Santa. I don't know. But their whole thing is just like Aubrey. It's been like a year since I lost John, which I like her husband or a lover.
Yeah, who is it? John, boyfriend,
I don't know.
fiance.
They do not explain it like at all. It's a little frustrating.
They're just like, we gotta acknowledge that these characters have some kind of arc, but we're not gonna explain anything. We're not even gonna mention anything regarding it after.
Like, I thought it was gonna be like revealed that like that's her husband. She's got like a child that she's trying to take care of, but it's like no, she just lives at home with her parents, I guess.
Nope, I guess she was so distraught that John died, she moved back in with her parents, who also just seemed fine. I was also gonna be under the assumption that maybe one of them was sick and she was just, coming back to, help out with the house and everything.
The plot twist is it's like, no, it's like, oh, John was my pet goldfish. He passed away last year. I could never cover. She's just living at home this entire time.
We had for 20 years.
Yeah, it's like a 20-year-old goldfish, it's been really sad. Though the goldfish has died like so many times, and the parents keep like swapping out the dead one with like a live one they bought at the store before she comes home.
But
like every
the
time
grind don't stop.
So it's like we keep tricking her, and it's just like, no, he died. Yeah, she's a nepo baby because her father was in the police for 40 years, so like he literally got her the job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no nepotism whatsoever.
I mean, it's a small town, everyone knows everyone, so it's like fine. But like, it's like he goes in, she gets called in. Oh god, I can't remember his fucking name. What the fuck's wrong? Malcolm McDowell. I keep wanting to say Norman for some reason. Norman McDowell. McDowell's the last name. Norman feels like the proper first name. I mean, say it, Norman McDowell.
Norman McDowell. Huh?
Yeah, you feel it.
Malcolm McDowell.
Yeah, Malcolm McDowell. That sounds like a name you hear over the intercom. Malcolm McDowell. We need you at the front desk, please. But like
Your
Norman
prescription.
McDowell, that sounds like you're reading off like in a storybook. And then the man showed up, Norman McDowell. I hope Malcolm McDowell does not listen to this episode of the podcast. Avid Nefarious Reels found
Malcolm McDowell is listening to Nefarious Reels.
He has to know. He's like, I need to know if this podcast will ever talk about me.
But if you are, Malcolm,
change your name.
Yeah, why is your name not Norman, A? And B, in Halloween 2, why does Loomis become such an asshole?
He sells out. He was just like, wait a minute.
He's a major sellout.
He's like, wait, I can make money off of this.
Fuck everybody else that, has to deal with this trauma of their family members getting brutally murdered by a psychopath. I'm going to write another book because I was his patient, or he was my patient at one point.
You know what? I had a rough time dealing with him. I earned this. I earned to make money off of this.
I earned this. I get to treat myself and write another best-selling book. Deal with it.
Yeah, epic.
Hell yeah.
The entire time, like the beginning stretch, we got a setup of Abigail, Malcolm McDowell's character, kind of the rough kind of sheriff that just was like, "This is my town. We're gonna do whatever we want." And then, but oops, there's been a murder. We gotta figure out. Oh yeah, and we can't forget. Jim Epstein shows up. Jay Epstein shows up in the movie.
Jay Epstein.
That was a jump scare. What's your name? Jim Epstein. What? No! Get the children off his lap! No! Get him out of here!
Get him out!
Man, fucking, people need to rewatch this film just for that jump scare. I had no idea.
Jay Epstein.
It's just that was my Vietnam War flashback. It's just when he says Jim Epstein. I was like,
ah!
Wild.
Insanity.
Insane in the membrane. But yeah, he caused some trouble. There's murder, and now it's like, we gotta figure out who the killer is. We gotta find him. We gotta figure it out. And it's like, to help kind of make this film stand against the other ones, this is more of a murder mystery, except they never really solve the main mystery. It's just mainly more murder.
Yep.
Yeah, that's like my biggest complaint. We never get to learn who the guy is. Or we do learn what the guy is, but it's like
you
kind
learn
of
about it in like the final 2 minutes.
It's like surprise.
And even then,
it's
like
it's this guy.
Oh, we're gonna shock you at the end of the movie before the credits roll.
But it's like, okay, but like, why does he have to kill like these characters and that character and this and that and the other thing? Like, I was waiting for some reveals. Like, here's this character you've seen earlier that's just going on this like rampage, or have some like motivation or reason or something. Like, I was half expecting like, oh, it's gonna be like the dad. The dad's gonna be like the killer. That's gonna be like the big reveal. Like, oh, I wasted 4 years in this dead end town for what? For what? For it to fall apart into the hellhole that it is now, or something. Like something like that. But it's like, have you ever seen the film Open House, starring the guy from 13 Reasons Why?
I have not, but it's been on the watch list.
Alright, well, then I won't spoil it for you then. I'll just have to remember that for later.
Good to know.
But yeah, it's like a slasher with like the police investigation thing, and like trying to care about Aubrey and her whole thing about like, oh, just life has been so difficult since my goldfish John died last year. She should have gone Zoltan, Hound, or Dracula instead. He lives forever.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah, but the whole film is basically them investigating, trying to figure out, and then a scene where Santa Claus basically murders the fuck out of someone, which is a lot of fun. A lot of murder. They kill a kid, which is very based.
Yep, there is child murder.
Technically off-screen child murder, but you know what? I'm still counting it. It's a plus. There's a dead kid in the film.
You do get to see at least a little bit of it. You don't get to see the actual murder, but you obviously get the fact that it happens.
Yeah, she cattle prods the fuck out of this annoying little bitch. She's like, I wanna go. We need to get an SB. We need to go to the mall now. Mom, don't take your fucking heart attack medication. You're
Yeah,
either gonna
don't take
take me to the mall, give me
your
the
heart feel better.
yeah, give me the fucking SV. And if you fucking die of a heart attack, that's your own fucking problem, bitch.
Yeah, honestly, after that happened, I was just thinking to myself, yeah, no wonder she deserved to die.
I was like, you know what? I'm totally Team Santa Claus. Yeah, you go, dude. Kill
Yeah,
everyone.
I'm so with murderous Santa Claus here.
It's like, you know what, bro? You fucking, like, sliced up this, like, chick and electrocuted the fuck out of this guy to death. But you know what? That girl was really fucking whiny. You know what? I think I'm okay with it. I just say we should let him go. I'm saying we just got hit. What is this? 2012. So, like, Obama was still in office. Yeah, let's hit up Obama. Let's give him a presidential pardon and let him just keep going, dude. He's like, he's doing God's work, if you ask me.
He's murdering all the bratty kids.
Putting them in their place, like.
Teach them a lesson.
Yeah, so sometimes you gotta like break a few eggs to make an omelet here. I'm just saying.
Of course.
It has come to my attention that Santa was arrested for killing a ton of people, but I am going to give him a presidential pardon. Because you know what? That bitch fucking deserved it. And then everyone claps. How was my Obama impression? Was that good or like was that a little racist?
I don't know if I would say exactly problematic, but it's more of just trying to get like the speech down where it's that's just that let me be clear.
Like, which one's better, my Obama impression or my Trump impression? Which one do you think was better?
The Trump one was better.
Yeah. It's a lot more silly. Well, I did mention Zoltan. I could do it here. Zoltan is a great dog. I was chilling out.
He's the best dog in the world.
He's the best dog in the world. I was chilling out with the master. We were on Epstein Island. Not that Epstein. Not the one you're thinking of. Jim Epstein's island.
No, Jim Epstein.
Completely different one. And the master was like, Donald, I would like to have Zoltan. I think he's a really good dog and I would like to have him. And I was like, only the best dogs for my friends.
Only the best dogs.
Only the best dogs for my friend, the master. And I had Torgo pay for it.
And also Mr. Frog, great guy.
Mr. Frog, great guy, really like him. He says how it is, He eats the bug. I very much appreciate it. He's just the best.
He's also not sorry.
He's not sorry. I like that. He owns the libs. He's not going to apologize. He's a man of his word. He doesn't go back on it. A lot of respect. But Silent Night.
But yeah, Silent Night.
Why do you think they didn't call it Silent Night, Deadly Night? Like, do you think there was like a rights issue or something?
I don't know, honestly. Were they maybe just shortening it just to kind of
make it like stand out or something?
Yeah. I don't know, honestly.
Like, I watched the behind the scenes thing that was on my Blu-ray, but it was just a bunch of
so cool.
It was just scenes of them like shooting it, like the shots behind the camera, them doing the shots and stuff. So there was no like talking heads of people being like, "Oh, when we shot the film, this is like the decision we were going for." There were nothing like that. So like I can't say for fucking certain. I don't know, which is sad. You know what, fucking. Goddamn Rob Zombie, you can watch a fucking 5-hour making of documentary of him making fucking the first Halloween film. Where was that fucking bullshit, makers of Silent Night? What the fuck?
Yeah, did you even care?
Did you think there aren't people who are going to be like, wow, I really want to see how they made this film? And then you just give them fucking 6 minutes of you shooting, going action? But yeah, first it's just like Aubrey's like goes to the house. It's like, oh, that cop guy that I have to cover for, he's here, he's dead. They didn't elope, he was fucking murdered. Then the other guy goes to the motel where those
the motel where they're doing the softcore porn shoot,
which is very lame because there was no hunky boys and their tidy whities, so it was like lame.
We got bare naked breasts. Like,
ew,
who wants
gross.
to see that?
Like, throw in at least one hunky boy in his tidy whities in the same shot at least.
Yeah, at least if you're gonna sexually exploit a woman, at least sexually exploit a guy in his tidy whities,
Gender equality,
That's what we're for.
Yeah, if David DeCaro directed this, there would have been like 5 guys in their tidy whities in the shot, and we would have already discussed it for Nefarious Reels.
Yep.
But yeah, Santa Claus shows up. He murders the fuck out of everyone there, except for the mayor's daughter. She leaves before that could happen.
She just kind of walks past him, and he's just like, "I'll deal with you later."
The weird thing with that scene is because he kills the woman that's recording, then he hits the guy in the balls, and then when he goes to kill the prostitute, the guy's still alive and he fires a shotgun, but only shoots it like 1 time. Like, do you not have like more than 1 bullet in the shotgun?
I guess not.
Like, yeah, I have a loaded shotgun here, but it only has one shell in here.
It has one
because
shell.
Because I'm gonna use it to kill myself. Like, if I decide to end it, I just want it ready.
Have enough for the whole chamber to fit for this budget, so.
Like, okay, guys, at the end of the shoot, this is gonna be a stunt film, and I'm gonna kill all of us at the same time. But I only got enough money for 1 shell, so we gotta like huddle really close together when we fire it.
We need to be within the collateral shot, okay? That's all we gotta do. All right, get in line.
Okay, everyone shuffle together really close. Okay, get ready. This is it. This is the shot.
Kapooyah.
It was just like a little weird, but we do get the sweet thing where she gets the prostitute runs away, but gets caught by Santa and gets thrown in a wood chipper, which is always a very cool kill.
Which, it was cool, but it was also funny because you could notice in an edit, after, he cuts like half of her leg off and then throws it in first, and then once he throws her in, you can definitely see that where it's cut on in the blocking, where you can definitely tell, oh yeah, of course, obviously it's not the prop leg anymore. So
yeah,
I just thought that was funny. But yeah, there's been some matters.
Really good another note. And Malcolm McDowell's like, yeah, let's like not tell anyone about this, because I think it'd be like really cool if I just like kind of caught them.
Yeah, it would be cool if I was just the hero,
Yeah, I look really cool. I look even cooler than when I'm riding around my skateboard, and then Malcolm McDowell rides off on his skateboard with the master as they're fucking grinding down rails and like doing their
and John Kramer from Saw 3D.
Yeah, they're all there together.
Skaters.
A very very skateboarding themed episode today.
Yeah, I don't know where this is coming from, but
I guess I've just been in the frickin' sorry, it's one of the really loud trucks. They just set up their car, and it's just like,
yeah.
It always catches me off guard because they always park super close to my window, probably because that's where they usually park. But the car's so fucking loud when it like starts up.
Bunghole, dill holes.
Yeah, but yeah, that's the whole film is. Let's see. So yeah, there's a murder there. Then they have to go investigate because there's a call like there's a huge disturbance and everything. Goes to investigate there. They're like, oh, there's the camera. And then they watch porn for like 30 minutes.
Yep.
He's like, we have a camera. We're going to get some good footage.
Yeah, we're going to get some good porn footage here, guys.
I think it's there because they have that's when they get the chalkboard. And that's where it says my favorite line of the movie. When Malcolm McDowell's like, you're putting avocado in the burger. You're just complicating it. Just make it simple. And then later he's like, now you added hummus to it.
And then I'm like, Malcolm, you're giving me some good burger ideas.
He was like, no, you're just putting barbecue pulled pork all over the fucking sandwich. Your hamburger.
And you're putting some slaw on it, too.
You only need one meat, and that's the patty. That's the meat patty. Now you're slathering peanut butter on it, and you're putting fucking bacon on it. What are you doing? You're putting chili in it.
And now a single tomato? A single tomato? Lettuce? Spinach?
You're crossing cheese into the patty? Are you insane? Malcolm McDowell just need to be dropping fucking like burger every time that like he thinks you're saying something asinine or crazy. He just like says more burger related things.
Yeah.
You're putting caramelized onions on it instead of just regular?
Grilled onions? Fried onions? No, just raw. You just need raw onions, the burger, and the bun, and that's it.
You're putting fries in the burger? That's a side! A side! Not part of the burger itself!
And what is this McRib we're talking about?
McRib.
That you're talking about?
I'm impartial to the Big Mac myself. Shut up. Shut the fuck up, or I swear to God.
I will make date night with Marilyn Manson look like a fucking spa trip. Actually, I agree with Dr. Slocum, Norman. Let us partake in this Big Mac.
I agree with Dr. Lubin here. Let's partake in this Big Mac. That's
Changing your DNA to make everything taste like a Big Mac, it's just unnatural.
McRib.
McRib, that's what I meant, yes. Not Big Mac, shit.
That's actually who the killer in the film. It's Norm Macdonald. No, Norm Osborn.
Norman Osborn.
Norman Osborn. That's he's killing everyone because they're not buying enough McRibs to have them bring it back more often.
Ah, I see.
The town hasn't been the same ever since they shut down the McRib mill. Yeah, because I think because after the motel murders, then the Santa ends up going. Then time passes. It's night. Then he goes to the church where there's the creepy priest guy because it's an edgy remake, so the priest has to be super touchy and creepy.
Even though he's like just thirsting over models that are of age,
he's gooning so hard.
Yeah, he was really gooning because he's like, okay, girls, squeeze together, you know? Let me get those big smiles.
He's like, yeah.
Oh, those are some sweet, succulent melons. I mean, smiles, you know? Way to go, girls. You're really helping out the community and the children.
And the church.
And the church. Oh, yeah, can't forget about the church.
Yeah, but ends up just pocketing him. I was convinced that he was gonna... Because you see the guy who's in the car... And he's just watching them. I was convinced he was gonna fucking run down all the girls. He was just gonna fucking do a hit and run.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't, so it's like, kind of lame.
Yeah, very lame.
Oh yeah, then he kills the church guy, and he gives the old lady the money because, you know, she's not a snitch. She's like, I won't tell anyone.
She wasn't a snitch, and he's like, here's some hush money.
Yeah, he's like, good, because snitches get stitches. So you're cool, lady. And he gives her like $20.
Very cool.
Yeah, very cool and very epic. Then he goes to the mayor house. He kills the mayor because...
Yep.
Why not?
Yeah, sure.
And then he kills his whore daughter and the boyfriend. Oh yeah, we should talk about the references to previous films, even though it's really just the first two.
It really is the first. It's really, the first
Which is a bit of a shame, you know, you could have referenced 4 and 5. Leave 3 to die. We don't need 3.
Yeah, we don't need 3. 4 and 5, yeah, we can... You could have put a reference or 2 in there,
You could have put, like, that ball toy or something, or some destroyable, some toy stuff from the 5th movie. And you probably could have put that big-ass bug from the 4th film somewhere.
Yeah, get that bug back.
Yeah, put it in the motel will be fitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the main references, there's the reference of the first one, there's the guy with his grandpa, which he robs, because of course he does. Which makes me wonder, wait, if the grandpa's just catatonic for like a year, why the fuck does he have a wallet full of money? Has that just been like sitting there on the desk this whole time?
Maybe. I don't know how to explain that.
Yeah, I know, that's kind of weird. That's a fucking plot hole. But then he's just like, if you see Santa, Santa's evil and Christmas is bad. And that's a reference to the first film. Where, yeah, he goes, yeah. Yeah, like I said, reference to the first film. There's, of course, the Garbage Day one, which is near the end of the film, where Malcolm McDowell makes a guy like Giles or Giles, whatever the fuck his name is, goes like, go take out the trash while you're at it. And
what is this, Garbage Day?
Yeah, he goes, what is this, Garbage Day? And then the last one that I caught, which actually really annoyed me, was the antler kill one.
Yes.
It was so annoying.
Punish!
Yeah, because in the shot, because in the first film, that's a really cool one. Because you see the antlers, but like you don't think much of them until like Linnea Quigley gets speared onto them. But like in this one, they make you notice it. Because it's like this shot where she steps out to get changed, and then it's like, oh, there it is. There's the antlers, center frame. You know what's going to happen. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I was like, okay. You know, you could be a little bit more fucking clever with this.
But no, this is Silent Night. We're not going to be clever at all.
No, and they just spear her through the antlers, and it's just like, okay. Should have been more clever. You should have jammed her head through the fucking thing and have the horns come out of the background. No, back of the head, smash it on there, and you can have the horns pop her eyeballs out, and that would be really fucking cool. Yeah, and then after that, the guy kills Abigail's dad, and then there's a final confrontation in the police station. Meanwhile, with the police, they're just like bumble fucking up everything, because she's just like, Abigail's like, this is our guy. Wait, it makes no sense. It can't be our guy. And then Malcolm McDowell's just like,
oh,
you're fucking...
There's more murders.
You're like, you're putting in fucking Swiss, like Swiss cheese on your burger instead of American cheddar? What the fuck is wrong with you?
And what is Pico de Gallo?
Pico de
What is
Jallo?
this we're doing?
What the fuck? You're putting jalapenos on your burger? What is wrong with you?
Banana peppers on the burger too?
Disgusting.
Mushrooms?
Barbecue sauce? This is a ketchup and mustard house, young lady. But yeah, it's just them going like, oh, it's this guy. It's Mr. Snow. It's this guy at the bar because he's 6 feet tall and he looks like he's dressed as Santa. Oh wait, no, it's not him because he sold drugs. It doesn't make sense. There's no motive. Oh, maybe it's this thing. Oh, it makes no sense. There's no motive. Oh, maybe it's this. Maybe it's that. Oh wait, no, it's just this guy. It's Epstein. It must be Epstein. Oh no, it's not Epstein. We just got a $10 billion bribe. It's not him. It's not Epstein. No, it's just some guy, actually. The end. Like, I don't know, man. The kills are fun. Like, a guy gets his head split open. There's, of course, the mentioned wood chipper. Guy gets scythed right in the balls. I like death by electrocution. There's multiple flamethrower kills. That's kind of based. You still there?
Mm-hmm.
I was just making sure you were kind of quiet.
Sorry.
I also think how the film shot can mix from being like really nice to like really annoying. Like I swear, there's like a stretch of film where there's just like it's like endless Dutch angles. It's like what the fuck? Can
oh my
you
God,
like hold your camera fucking at a 180-degree angle or something?
Where
here?
I don't have to be like continuously leaning my neck a certain way. Like goddamn, what was that about? I would really love to know their reasoning for that because that got real annoying real fast.
Yeah, really frustrating to deal with. But then there are other times, like in the police station, when the power shuts off and like the emergency lights are on. It's the red and green. It's very Christmas themed, and it's kind of cool. Yeah, well, the final confrontation is after they arrest Epstein. Aubrey ends up driving home and is just like, wait a second, there's a bunch of Christmas presents at each crime scene. So that means it can't be Epstein. Epstein couldn't have done it. There is no Epstein Island.
Innocent.
There is no Epstein Island. There is no Epstein list.
He had no clients.
There is nothing. It's fine. Turns out it was just some guy that was doing everything. Huh, who would have guessed?
Just some random guy, you know?
Yeah, basically just...
And it's the people you least suspect that's the scariest.
Yeah, you know what they say. The people who are the saddest shit the loudest.
Yep.
I don't know. Malcolm McDowell gets fucking killed. He gets set on fire, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, he gets flamethrowered, so I guess that's cool.
There was no Epstein list, but he still got killed anyway. I guess that was just like awkward collateral. And, Aubrey just shows up and fucking kills the guy. Well, he sets him on fire. He doesn't die. They do their classic, ooh, he's still alive. He's still out there. And you're like, yeah, sure, okay, whatever. You're definitely going to get a sequel, that's for sure. And yeah, the reveal is because at one part of the film, she's confronting one of the suspects, and he tells her the story of like, oh, there is a guy, and his wife left him because he was too fucking boring. So he made a flamethrower and burned her alive, and that's why Christmas sucks. And then at the end of the film, it's revealed that that really happened. And the killer of this film...
talking about, this happened, guys.
Yeah, it turns out the killer in the film, he is the son of the guy that burned his wife to death. and the father got shot dead because he was gonna burn the cop, which turns out to be Abigail's dad.
It's her Aubrey.
Yeah, Aubrey. Yeah, whatever. She should change her name
Oh
to
yeah, it's
Abigail.
her dad. Dun dun dun.
Oh my god.
And I just, did the surprise pog face, just going,
Oh
no
my
way.
god!
It's Tim.
Oh hey, it's that guy. Yo, it's my favorite character.
Guy.
Yeah, I know.
Very cool.
Yeah, very cool, very epic. That there's fun to be had with this. I can see why some people would like it.
Definitely fun. I mean, there's honestly fun in every Silent Night movie except for
The third
part
one.
3.
They just had to smash the brain jar. That's all they had to do.
Yeah, what are they, stupid? But I guess so, because they're fucking idiots.
Yeah, I guess the next question is, where do we plop this on our Silent Night, Deadly Night ranking? Okay, I guess I'll just go over. So, right now, Silent Night, Deadly Night 3 is still on the bottom for me.
Yes.
Then
I think we can both agree on that.
Yeah, then next would be Silent Night, Deadly Night 2.
Yeah.
And then number 4, I'm going to actually give it to Silent Night. I think that one's my 4th placer. You didn't agree with me or not, so I'm guessing yours is different?
No, actually, that's where I was actually thinking of placing it myself. So.
Oh, wow. And then 3rd is Silent Night, Deadly Night 5, The Toy Maker.
Yep.
Then number 2 is Silent Night, Deadly Night 4, Initiation. And then number 1 is Silent Night, Deadly Night, the first one.
Yes.
But there we go. We're set. We're ready. We're ready for the new remake that's coming out in a little over a month. Very hyped. I better get to fucking watch that shit. I swear to God.
Very excited.
I'm so excited.
And I just can't hide it. But yeah. You got everything out for Silent Night?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah, we can move on then to the best movie of the 2. So, which one is your favorite of the 2, Ninjedi?
Well, as much as Manos has a lot of heart, and I like looking at their stupid little shitty drawing they made to post on my fridge, I have to give it a Silent Night. It's has a lot more going for it. The kills are kind of fun. Malcolm McDowell is great, But then again, it doesn't have Zoltan, Hand of Dracula, though, so that is a negative to it. But I'll still give it a Silent Night.
Yeah. And I will also be giving it to Silent Night, because even, like you said, with the charm of Manos, this at least had a little more to it and actually had more of a plot presence. And, some of the kills are actually kind of fun. I mean, you got wood chipper, flamethrowers, antlers. You had more than just the axe or even knives. You had a lot going for it. So
yeah, a lot was going on. So that's a point for the Modern. The Modern doesn't win very often, so good for them.
they did it.
Yeah, woo! Let's go.
Whoopee!
Yeah.
Yeah, baby!
Woo, that's what we're waiting for. That's what it's all about. What?
Woo!
Now that we're done with that, now we can move on to questions. Remember, if you have questions, to ask them. And we'll just get right into our first one, which is from Landon. Which is, which one of you two came up with the title Nefarious Reels for the podcast? And I think we've answered this question before, but I think Landon's kind of new, so he doesn't know the lore. But
lore dump again.
Yeah, it's we just endlessly dumping lore. That's just how it is. We gotta keep repeating the lore. Or should
lore
we just
exposition.
Yeah, everybody got to solve the Five Nights at Freddy's lore from us right now. It was a team effort. When we were coming up with the name, Cole brought up a bunch of synonyms for bad. And one of them was nefarious, and then I went, Nefarious Reels. Boom. We got it. We got it figured out really quickly, which is very nice. We didn't have to spend
it did not take that long. for us to figure out a name.
Yeah, we didn't have to fucking like fight each other or get into arguments. So like we figured it, we said it. We're like, yeah, this is perfect. Nothing else needs to be said. And then we were done. Easy as simple as that. All right, our next question is from yeah. There's nothing else really to say about it. It's a really
that's
easy, simple answer.
True.
Our next question is from Ben, which is: do either of you have anything special planned for the 100th Nefarious Reels episode? Since that's coming up relatively soon from now. Well, I mean, I don't think it's that relatively soon, because we're on, I think this is episode 84, so we have 16 more episodes.
Yeah, we got a little bit of time.
And this is bi-weekly, so we got like 32 weeks. So there's nothing in the works yet. I feel like probably when we're at like 90 episodes, I feel like that's probably more when we want to be more definitive. We haven't really discussed anything yet, so there's really nothing in the works now, but like we will try to do something special. Maybe not anything too spectacular. Like I don't know if we're going to be able to be like, I don't know, like visit each other or like do like a live recording or anything at like one place, because that'll just depend on timing and like financially and everything and all that. But
financial, travel.
Yeah, like a ton of things. So I don't want to like get hopes up, but I do want to at least try to do like something like a little different and like a little more special for the episode. I feel like for episode 100. What about you, Cole? You have any thoughts on episode 100?
I'm surprised we're honestly that close to it happening. So
yeah, it is kind of crazy
cool
to think about, especially because in those early days, it was just like I was always unsure if we'd even make it to like episode 10, and now here we are. We're like in the 80s right now. Yeah, we're in the fucking 80s. That's like the best decade.
It's the Cosby decade.
Yeah, let's go.
As our protagonist from Soul Man said, Mom, Dad, I'm black.
But yeah, do get hyped for episode 100. It's coming up, and it's going to be very cool, and it's going to be very epic, even if you don't believe that.
And based.
But for now, you should look forward to 200 recommendations, because that's coming up. We got 192 so far.
We're much closer to that.
Yeah, we're getting to the special 200 recommendations, so that'll be very exciting. Next question. We're really breezing through these right now. Next question is from Mattias. Nightmare Before Christmas or Corpse Bride? And then bonus question: Sally or Emily?
I have not seen Corpse Bride, so I'd have to say Nightmare Before Christmas and then Sally.
Same boat. I have not seen Corpse Bride. I saw the trailer of it like a lot as a kid because I had Charlie and the Chocolate Factory on DVD, and I watched that a lot. So that was one of the trailers that I played because they're both Tim Burton films.
Yep. With Johnny Depp.
Yeah, but with Johnny Depp, he's so good of an actor. He can do no wrong.
Of course, yeah.
Johnny Depp
he totally normal.
Totally normal guy. I would also have to say Nightmare Before Christmas, because I've seen it, and it's a good movie, and I really like it. And I'm also going to have to be Team Sally here. It just feels like I think, because if I remember from the trailer, I think Sally's got like most of her shit together. She seems like a really good voice of reason, I feel like, so she's probably better than Emily.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, if I remember how it went in the trailer, literally the dude just put a ring on, like, a branch, and then, like, fucking the chorus bride just rises out of the grave. It's like, yeah, yo, we're hooking up now. That's just how it is. So, like, yeah, she's a little too fast for me, so I think I'm going to have to go with Sally here. Our final question is from Timmy. I hope you're ready, because this is definitely going to be the thought-provoking one. That's going to make us talk for the next 10 minutes. Which is, when are you two going to talk about the slow cinema of a classic, Not Cool, directed by visionary auteur Shane Dawson?
Can I spoil something for a second?
Are you about to tell me that it's going to be your recommendation for next episode?
I was about to actually make this my recommendation, but you can make the choice if you don't want it recommended for next episode.
I mean, like, I'm not going to stop you. It's, like, your recommendation, but, like, but, you did kind of spoil it, so unless you want me to fake my surprise, like, when you announce it.
No, I was about to say, I have a couple other on standby, so once we get to recommendations, we can do a choice.
I think you showed your hand too early. You should have kept it secret, and then you should have dropped the bomb when you revealed your thing, because that would have been comedically awesome. But we'll see how it goes.
I don't know. It was
Apparently,
just like it
possibly
popped in my
next
head. I was like,
episode.
oh fuck.
But to answer your Timmy question, possibly next episode. If not, who knows? I mean, I don't know, dude. Maybe you can talk about it on your own podcast. Oh wait, ha. Throwing all the shade. I'm in no real rush. I mean, it would be interesting just to see if I would feel if this is worse than Birdemic 3, because I know when IHG reviewed it, it was like his pick for worst film for a good while. So it'd be interesting if we can compete against the likes of our own personal bottom tens.
I mean, again, that we did say for a while, oh, nothing's gonna beat F the Prom, and then Birdemic 3 happened, and now we're like, oh, nothing's gonna beat Birdemic 3. But honestly, who knows what's gonna happen?
Yeah, that is true. I mean, I'm looking at my bottom 10 list right now, and it's just like, Not Cool has steep competition.
It's dog shit and more dog shit.
It's gotta compete against fucking. It's gotta compete against two Evil Bong films.
Yeah.
The Gingerweed Man. 50 Shades Freed. F the Prom. Birdemic 3. Yoga Hosers.
Yeah, my bottom 10 is Alpha and Omega Family Vacation, Chairman of the Board, Gingerweed Man, Bigfoot's Bride, Swept Away, The Christmas Tree, Evil Bong 420, Evil Bong High 5, F the Prom, and Birdemic 3 Sea Eagle.
Yeah, my bottom 10 is It's Pat the Movie, Curse of Bigfoot, The Gingerweed Man, Yoga Hosers, Evil Bong High 5, Evil Bong 420, Alpha and Omega Family Vacation, 50 Shades Freed, F the Prom, and Birdemic 3 Sea Eagle. So that's its competition. We'll see if he can do it. If it gets recommended, of course. We don't know. We don't really know, because Cole could just be lying to fuck with me right now. It's possible. I know he's got the biggest shit-eating grin. He's tapping his fingers together with an evil look. He's got a Grinch smile right now. He's going to go, but who knows? But that's all our questions. So, time for us to move on to the next part, the final part.
Yes, now we're on to our next episode of recommendations. So, take it away with your retro pick.
All right. Well, I've kind of been back and forth on recommending this one, because it's another one of those so bad is good reputation, but I think for some it leads more on the good end than the bad. So I've been really not sure if I wanted to do it, but you know what? Fuck it. It's considered a Thanksgiving movie. Our next episode's in November. It's considered a Thanksgiving movie. It's carrying on the fucking horror trend we're on right now because of Spooky Month. For some reason, Letterboxd changed the fucking name of the title of the fucking movie for some goddamn reason. But I'm just going to call it the one that's on my Blu-ray that I own of it. We're going to do 1987's Blood Rage.
Oh, yeah, Blood Rage. Wait, is it now Nightmare at Shadow Woods?
Yeah. I don't fucking know why, but it is.
I'm going to have to remember that. All right, so Nightmare at Shadow Woods / Blood Rage.
When I titled that next episode, I'm going to call it Blood Rage, because I'm not fucking typing all that out.
Very interesting.
But yeah, now you can do the modern pick.
Okay. So obviously I kind of slightly spoiled it, but I had another movie in mind, but now when I'm looking at it, fuck it, let's just do it. Not cool. Because, Chris Stuckman's got his movie coming out, and I just thought, hey, let's just go back into the YouTuber movie landscape. What could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong?
Every fucking thing. So, if you don't want to get spoiled for Blood Rage, or not cool, how about checking out those movies in advance? Also, how about you like and subscribe? That would be pretty based and
It would be
epic.
pretty lit.
Don't be a gooner or a groomer. Be a Nefarious Reels subscriber. We also got a Blue Sky account, and we got the first 5 episodes on Spotify. You can check out if you want. And you all have a good day and have a happy Morbius.
Happy Morbius. Happy Silent Night.
Yeah, happy Manos, the Hands of Fate. Happy Norman McDowell.
Yes. Happy hummus on your burger.
Yeah, happy Zoltan, Hound of Dracula. Happy Torgo. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.